Hey guys, welcome back to the TED Show. I'm on Up Live right now, which you guys can see on my Facebook link. Would love for you to download that app. They're awesome people, international. They've got lots of great questions, lots of support. We got Craig in the background who's trying to get stuff. He's being so kind and quiet, but you know, we don't mind. We don't mind. We love Craig. Craig's such a great supporter of the TED Show. But welcome to Friday. So today is Freedom Friday, right? Today's Freedom Friday on the TED Show. Tyler's on. Hey Tyler, let me know you can hear me or see me. I think I've got everything kind of down from the last show. Rebecca's on, Joe's on. Just let me know you can hear me, see me. Give me a thumbs up before I go into my craziness on Freedom Friday. Freedom Friday, that's right, Tyler. So the theme of today is stop trying to make everyone happy. You're not tequila. All right, so I found that funny. I saw that as a meme, but honest to God, this is what happens, and I'm guilty of it all the time too. Every single day when I get up in the morning, I don't know, we all have like, 800 different, hey Kat Brower, hey Allie, 800 different emails. We're trying to make everyone happy. It's not just family, it's friends, it's colleagues, it's referral sources, it's people we do business with. And so when I saw that meme, stop trying to make everyone happy, hey Allie, I said, that is exactly what's wrong. I'm guilty of it too. And what does that mean? So this doesn't mean that you give up on taking care of people. Oh, hi. Oh, it's Kat and her sister. Hi, Sandra. I love you. Sandy. Anyway, are you guys in Ohio? Are you in Ohio? I love it. So stop trying to make everyone happy. The reason that I brought that up is because I see it a lot and I'm guilty of it a lot. So what happens in our lives is that we get up in the morning and instead of us taking care of us, trying to take care of what we need in the beginning, then instead we try to take care of everyone else. So Stacy always says that she's guilty of this because she takes care of everybody instead of herself first, and I think all of us are guilty of that. And it doesn't mean that you have to shut down. It doesn't mean that you have to stop doing what your job is or taking care of the people that you love. It means that you have to stop trying to make everyone happy. So, for example, I have colleagues that refer me business. They might not be happy with me on a day-to-day basis. I do everything I can to make them happy, but guess what? I can't make everybody happy all the time. You can't be happy in every single relationship you're in. You can't be happy at every single moment of the relationship. You just can't. And what happens is we put this pressure on ourselves to make sure that we make everyone happy, because if we don't, somebody's going to steal the business, somebody's going to steal our wife or our husband, somebody's going to take our kids away, somebody's going to take our friendships away. And honestly, if your relationships are not strong enough, then making people happy isn't the issue. You have a lot of other issues. Seriously, you have a lot of other things to take care of. Here's what happens. We're people pleasers, right? We are all people pleasers. And even the cranky, cantankerous people that say that they're not people pleasers, you're all people pleasers in some way, shape, or form. Every CEO, CFO, CIO, real estate agent, insurance agent, mortgage broker that I know, everybody I know, at some point in time in their day is a people pleaser. And a lot of times you're doing things that you don't necessarily want to do. I'm not saying stopping that. Don't take a stand, don't draw a line in the sand and go, I'm only doing anything, if it doesn't make me happy, I'm not doing it. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is that I'm giving you permission, and you should give permission to yourself, that you don't have to make everyone happy. So if it is a situation where, let's say it's a client, you can fire a client. And I want to talk about that. I've let a few clients go recently. And here's what happened. They became nightmares. And I love them personally, but as a client, they became difficult to deal with. They were texting me at 2 in the morning. Look, I'm up at 2 in the morning, so I'm not complaining about the 2 in the morning part. And I'm sorry if I've texted you at 2 in the morning. You know how it goes. But what I'm saying is they became so belligerent and so demanding that it became counterproductive. I wasn't getting anything done because I was spending the majority of my time focusing on 3 clients when I had 50 other clients over here. And so when I coach my clients, when I do the coaching on the TED program, for example, when I'm talking to a client, I'm actually having a conversation with them, and I ask them, what is it that you're willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice in order to make your client happy? And honestly, I am speaking to you, Vic Colazzo. You know I love you. We're people pleasers, right? But I ask them, what is it that you're willing to do? If I feel like they are willing to do just about anything, including risking their health, giving up family time, giving up important time on self-development or important work time, which then creates more time away from their family and less time on themselves, then we have a sit-down meeting and we talk in the coaching session about, is this client worth that time and money? And I'm telling you right now, your happiness is not worth that time and money, because you will lose more clients because you are spending so much time on the one client. It's kind of like the old, if you've ever been a teacher, or we've all been in a classroom, you've got the one student or the three students that take up 80 to 90% of the teacher's time. Well, here's the deal. That's not fair to the other people who are in the room. And when you're talking about making money, when you're talking about working, when you're talking about being in a relationship, and all you're doing is the people pleasing, all you're doing is giving, and you're getting nothing back except an occasional check. Let's say it's a business relationship, or you're getting nothing back except an occasional tap in the evening if it's a relationship, or you're giving everything and you're getting nothing back but an occasional, oh, you're a great friend. You're making people happy and you're sacrificing your own happiness. I want to encourage you to not do that anymore. You can't make every single person happy. And once you realize that, once you're willing to take the risk and say, I'm worth more, this goes back to the Freedom Friday thought process. I'm worth more, I have value, and I have this limit, and once you cross it, we can't be in a relationship, we can't work together, we can't do anything together anymore. But you have to be willing to let at least the first one go down in a fire if that's what it takes. It's hard. I'm not saying it's easy, but I see so many of you, I'm guilty of it. I see so many of us, let's rephrase that put up with crap that we shouldn't put up with. We put up with people who send us business that know they send us business and know we depend on it, and they treat us horrible, and they get away with it. Why? Because we allow them to, because we're trying to make them happy, and their happiness is more important than ours. It comes down to, what are you willing to give up? What part of your happiness, what part of your life, what part of what you want in life are you willing to give up in order to make somebody else happy? Okay, we're all supposed to be unconditional love, and we've got flowers going around, and I should put flowers on my head for this particular site. I'm not about trying to take away from the love that we want to share with everyone, but we all know that we're in those damaging relationships. We're in those relationships with referral sources who send us business, who send us clients, that literally when that phone rings and you see that phone number come up or that email come across, you cringe, your heart stops, you get palpitations, you drink like me. You don't have to be in those relationships. Listen to me. You don't have to be in those relationships. I don't care what anyone tells you. I don't care what that person tells you, or the broker tells you, or the CEO or the CFO tells you. You do not have to be in those relationships if you are sacrificing that much, your own happiness, the happiness of your family, your own mental health, just to make a buck or two. I don't care if they're the most powerful realtor in town, the most powerful referral source you have, the one that cuts your check every month. If they are the ones that are causing you the most grief, what are you giving up for that? I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous that we do this. It goes back to us being taught as we grow up to be people pleasers. I grew up in a household of narcissists, right? So narcissists all they want to do, they want everyone to pay attention to them. Okay, you guys are going to laugh, right? Stacey said it before. I mean, I might have tendencies here or there, but their tendencies with a narcissist are, they're never happy with anybody else. There was nothing I could ever do, not ever once in my life could I do anything to make either of my parents happy. So as a child, I learned that people pleasing was, like, I had to at least try. So I learned early on to people please. That's all I ever did. That's all I ever wanted to do. I just wanted everybody to be happy. I wanted everything to be smooth. And then as I got into business and became my own business owner and became a consultant and then became a coach, I realized I wasn't practicing what I preach. I was telling my coaching clients, look, you make money and you do these things, but you don't have to if it's a big sacrifice for you. So what I'm saying to you is, I want you to take a look at where you're drawing the line in the sand. Where is your line? Where are you willing to go? And if that gives you grief, agita, it makes you stressed out, It's something that makes you sick to your stomach. If you know in your heart, I know you do, if you know it in your soul, you feel it in your bones, that you should not be in that relationship or you should not allow these people to get away with it, then you're giving up your own happiness, you're giving up your own productivity, you're giving up future productivity to make someone happy who is never going to be happy. Let me say that again. You're giving up your own happiness, your own productivity in order to try to make someone else happy who's never going to be happy, ever. And that has nothing to do with you. It's not your job to fix them. It's not your job to make them happy, because I guarantee you they've probably never experienced true happiness. So what I want to encourage you to do is remember, the joke is tequila. And the Citrus Club was very kind, Daniel especially, for giving me this. I'll drink it later or maybe online, I don't know. But here's the deal, you cannot make everyone happy, and I want you guys to know that. I want you to feel it. I want you to redraw the lines. I want you to restructure how you are allowing your clients, your relationships, to determine how much you're giving of yourself, giving up of yourself in order to make other people happy. Because if you are experiencing what I've experienced, where you do everything in your power to the point of exhaustion, and you are trying, and that person still is not a happy individual, still not happy with anything that you do, still never gives you that love that you want and you deserve. By the way, you deserve it. You deserve it because you're valuable and because you're worthy. You deserve that love. And if you can't get that love back, the love can be in real love, can be in monetary love, affection, friendship, relationships, colleagues, business, I don't care what it is. If you are not getting it back, ever, then you are in a relationship where you are never going to make that person happy, and I promise you that is a detrimental, bad relationship for you, and you need to really rethink redrawing the lines, setting the standard, setting what you're going to put up with, and sticking to it. Not easy to do. If you want to talk to me and call me, I'm always available. Not easy to do, but until you do it, you will continue to be run over, you will continue to be taken advantage of, and you will continue to try to make someone happy that is never going to be happy. All right, I love you guys so much. Happy Friday, happy Freedom Friday. If you ever need me, if you ever need to talk, if you ever want to bring up a topic, if you have an idea for a topic, shoot me an idea. I love Freedom Fridays because I want to empower you. I want all of us to be on the same page. We're all going through the same thing. We're all experiencing the same thing, and we got to show each other a lot of love and put it out there that we're not alone. All right, I love you guys. Have a great weekend. I'll see you at 4 o'clock for my marketing show. Thanks.